I want you to imagine for a second that you only had 24 hours to give back to a nonprofit in our community. Well, you don't have to imagine that, because that is the case with Do More 24. And joining us on the CoastLife couch today is not just folks to talk about Do More 24, but also one of those nonprofits that can benefit from this campaign as well. We've got Sarah Carter and we have Debbie Short joining us on the CoastLife couch today. So Sarah, let's start with you a little bit. If people have never heard of Do More 24, introduce us to this and this great opportunity to give back to our state.
Yeah, so Do More 24 is a 24-hour campaign. It's run through the United Way of Delaware and Spur Impact. So if you ever heard of the Mill Summit, those people and United Way of Delaware came together to do 24-hour day of giving.
I love it.
Right, and so we give back to over 300 non-for-profits. Wow. Yeah, 300 non-for-profits. We've raised over $2.5 million in the past.
Wow.
Right, and we get these great sponsors that will match dollars on that day.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right, yeah. So when they're raising money, they're not just raising money, right? Yeah. They're getting prizes. They're in a little bit of a competition.
Sure,
they don't like when I say that, so hopefully they're not watching down here. But it is kind of like a competition a little bit, because all these non-for-profits are raising their awareness for what they're doing, and we get to highlight what they do.
Yes.
And some of that is what Debbie does.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Debbie, you're here kind of talking about Barbara K. Brooks Transition Home. So introduce us to what this is. And I think it's a wonderful program and organization. So tell us about it.
Okay. So the Barbara K. Brooks Transition House is a home for women who are in transition from life-controlling addictions to sober living and contributing to our society and our communities. And we take care of 7 women at a time, and they're in various stages of their recovery. What their goals can be as simple as getting their identification established to independent living.
Yeah.
So we have every person in between.
I think that's a wonderful place for there's so many people here in our community, in our area, that know somebody struggling with addiction or have struggled with that themselves. And so to have a safe space for women to get back on their feet, recover, and put themselves in a position to be okay is a wonderful place. So how are you guys kind of working together with Do More 24, and how are you kind of helping out our community?
Well, it is our only fundraiser, so we ask for funds one time a year to help our women, and it's this 24-hour period, and we experience so much generosity from our community, our whole entire state. It's so exciting to see how much money the whole state is raising, let alone how many people are just generously donating to the Barbara K. Brooks Transition House. And 100% of that money goes to caring for the women in Sussex County. We are a 100% volunteer organization.
Wonderful.
And just walking alongside women. So some of the things that we help them with is household supplies, their electric, their rent, their utilities. And so we're just providing a safe place for them to live, and the money that people are donating goes toward that.
I think that's awesome. So for folks who want to get involved, they want to give back, especially if they want to give back during Do More 24, how can they do that?
So they would go to domore24delaware.org and they would choose either the Barbara K. Brooks Foundation home, or if they see something else that, sparks their interest. I always partner with Debbie because it is her one fundraiser. Yeah. I see the work that they've done. I volunteered there, and I don't think that they should stop at just giving her money on Do More 24.
I agree.
If there's things that they can do to donate, like
we have
toiletries,
things, clothing
for women. They take it, and they, if they can't use it, they make sure that it goes to a women-founded organization to help other women.
That's awesome.
And that resonates with me so much, and I love partnering up with her every year and talking about the good work that she does, because I've seen it with my own eyes, and I see the impact that this fundraiser gets to do.
It does. It is our only fundraiser, and we depend upon this money, and we appreciate everybody, and people say, well, I'm struggling with my own electric bill, and I understand that, but $5, every $5 help. People say, oh, I'd be ashamed to give $5. I'd be grateful to accept $5.
If
So
every person in Delaware just gave $5, we would double our goal.
yes.
There you go, $5.
Yeah, just
Yes.
$5.
That's it. So for folks who are getting that $5 ready, they want to give it. They want to head to 24. Do more 24.
Yeah.
Right now, make sure you do that. Thank you, ladies, for coming in and telling us about what you do and this 24 hours of giving. We know that. I mean, we talk about it all the time. That Delmarva is so good at giving back to our area.
Yes.
So let's put it all in action. All right. Don't make us sound like liars out here. Thank you again.
March 6th and 7th.
March 6th and 7th. There you go. So mark your calendars. You can even get a reminder sent to you from Do More 24. So you can do that right now. Take care of it. And then you'll get a little reminder that says, hey, time to send that $5. So we'll give you a minute to do that. But when we get back on Coast Life, we've got our Pet of the Week.